Hello everyone, this is Foxy Brown and I'd like to welcome you to the Legendary House of Shay. As you can see, tonight is the theme is Happy New Year by the time this video uploads, and it will definitely be the year 2021. I'm a bit behind in my videos, which I do apologize, but I've been trying to get it together. And hopefully you will enjoy this video. I wanted to really do a good job on giving you my 2021 challenges. Some of them I've done before. I've created a couple of challenges and I've also tweaked a few. So if this is your first time to my channel, I'd like to ask you to kindly like, comment, and subscribe. If this is your second or third visit, or if you are one of my legendary children, one of my subscribers, I'd like to say welcome home, guys, and Happy New Year. I'm so excited. My little streamers and noisemakers. So guys, like I said, there's a lot of glitter. This is a new mat. It's a black mat. I don't know why I chose this for tonight, but I did. So let me go on. I want to really get started with this. Now I will have downloads if you are in my Facebook group. That's probably the easiest way for you to get the downloads from me. The first challenge that I will be doing, I tried to jazz it up a little bit. I don't know if this is straight. This is the $5,000 challenge. I have done the $5,000 challenge, and I'll put a link. I'll put a bigger picture up in when I do the edit to the video. But I've done this challenge. This will be my 4th year doing this challenge. I just finished it. It's $5,000. The way this challenge works, there's a different denomination every week that you will deposit into your little savings. It starts off very small with $20, and at the end you'll have $5,000. I just uploaded a video last week. I think it was last week when I actually finished the 2020 $5,000 challenge. So I was able to complete it. Like I said, I've done it 3 times successfully, and this coming up year for 2021 will be my my 4th year. So I will have, if you would like to have a download of this, this is pretty much a standard for this challenge. I didn't make this challenge up. I just put my name on there because I did this. But if you would like it and you're interested in it, please join my Facebook group, and I will be happy to share this with you. I'm also going to do a video on what to expect when you're doing these challenges, and also what to expect before and during the challenges. I've done these. This is going to be my 8th year doing challenges, so I've been through it all with them, so I'm sure I would be able to help anyone who may need some tips. So that's my first challenge that I am personally doing, the $5,000 challenge, okay? My next challenge that I'm going to be doing is one that I call $1 a day. Now, this is a challenge that I saw one time last year before 2019, and I decided to start it in 2020. I did not know what the actual name was, so I called it $1 a day. So if you hear $1 a day around anywhere, that's just something that I call it. So it could be, I'm not sure what the original wording was, but what I'll do, I'm going to, when I do the edits to the video, I'm going to put in a little slideshow that I have to explain what $1 a day is, how it works. Basically, that's another 52-week challenge where each day is allocated a specific amount. Mondays are $1, Tuesdays are $2, Wednesdays are $3, Thursdays are $4, Fridays are $5, Saturday $6, Sunday $7. So it's a total of $28 per week, if you can see that. $28. This is so weird. I can't see this. $28 per week, and at the end you will have 1,456. So I just also completed this challenge. This was the first time I'd ever done this one, and it was pretty interesting. I really liked it. It's not too well, it depends on what your budget is, but it's not too hard to catch up if you get behind, because I did get behind, but I was able to catch up. Also, the difference between this challenge and some of the others, with this challenge, the 5,000, it's a different amount all the time. So you really have to be on top of what your withdrawals from the bank need to be for your deposit. And with this one, you'll know it's always $28 a day. You can either, put the dollar in on each day, the dollar amount, or what I tend to do is just to pull out $56 every 2 weeks. And then if I do, if I stuff it the 1 week, then I put the 28 in. If I'm doing 2 weeks, then I'll do $56. So that's Foxy's $1 a day. That is the second challenge that I am personally going to do. Okay. The next challenge that I would like to share with you is one that I actually created back in 2013. And I call it Aunt Foxie's 52-week Kiddie Challenge. Now this challenge is one at the end, you'll have $442. How I started this, I had done a challenge the year previously, and some people were thinking, oh, wouldn't it be great if we had lower amounts? So I said, well, what about doing one for kids, or maybe someone who's more on a fixed income, or maybe someone who's never really saved before, so they want to kind of get the hang of it. How Auntie Foxie's 52-week Kiddie Challenge goes, you start with $1, then you go $1, $2, $3, $4. Then every 4 weeks, it sort of resets and the amount increases $1. So when you get finished with the first 4, then you'll be 2, 3, 4, and 5, then 3, 4, 5, and 6, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And I kind of highlighted all of, so you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, down to the 52 weeks. At the end, you'll have $442. So this is something that if your children, if you have kids that maybe get allowances. I mean, I know, some kids get allowances, some don't. I know some people, get kind of hurt about that. They're like, oh, well, we were just allowed to live. But, this is a different time we're living in. And children, I'm sorry, one of the dogs was barking outside, but you know, some children do get allowances. So this is something maybe they can use to start their own little savings. Also, if you have, you know, more than one child and you want to maybe start to save for the holidays for them, or if you're, you know, have grandchildren or nieces and nephews, you know, you can do this for one child. You can do it for a couple of children, because it's really, you know, it's not too bad. And if you're on a fixed income, like I said, this is a challenge that is probably made for you, because at the end of the year you will have $442, which everyone is on a different budget, everyone is in a different situation. So this is something that someone may look at this and say, oh, well, it's not $5,000, but it's $442, and $442 when you didn't have $442 is a lot of money in my book. So this is Auntie Foxie's 52-week kitty challenge. This is something that I created. So if you use this, you know, give a sister a shout out, you know, because I would do the same for you. Okay, so I am not going to personally be doing this one, but once again, if you are in my group, I would love to be able to share this with you. Okay, so now we're moving along. I have another challenge that I am super excited about. I did a lot to make this challenge something that I thought would be enjoyable for you guys. What I wound up doing, I came up with something that we are going to call Foxie's Bingo Emergency 911 Fund. Okay, so let me explain. You know what, actually I'm going to move just a little bit of this stuff, but I also will okay, so I'm going to put these are the two boards, and this is on canvas. So I just did this, of course, because I'm extra, but I wanted to do, I know some people follow Dave Ramsey, and one of the things with Dave Ramsey is sort of just kind of reminds me of old school people. The concept of saving for a rainy day, not really, you know, trying to be in debt too much. So, but one of the things that he proposes is to, he has baby steps, and one of the first steps, I believe it's the first one, is to save for an emergency fund, and it's $1,000 for an emergency. And you know, some people may say, oh, well, you know, $1,000 is not going to cover, you know, bills, but you know, if it's an emergency, and you know, $1,000 can definitely help, because it could be for any type of emergency. So he says that people should save this money in like 3 months. So for me, what I kind of feel like, I really like his program, and I like a lot of the things that he says. But for me, I'm a single mom and I have a single income. So I think a lot of his things to me seems like they're more geared toward couples, because if you have two incomes, then one person can say, well, you know what, I'll just do the saving, and then the other person can do more of the paying the bills. For me, if I'm saving, I gotta also pay the bills. So it may take, I don't want anyone to look at these challenges and think, oh my God, I can't do this in a certain amount of time. So you sort of give up, or you see other people doing it. Because like I said, I've said this many times, you don't know what someone else's situation is. So we can't judge anyone. If it takes you a year to save up your $1,000, then that's fine, because what you are also trying to do, you're trying to do other challenges, you're trying to do the cash stuffing, you're trying to do the sinking funds. So you may not be able to do everything at once. So that's why I created this. This will take us a year, 1 year playing on Foxie's Bingo emergency fund. What I did, I sat down, and of course I have Foxie, it's not Bingo, and I just did allocated. F was 1 through 10, O is 11 through 20, X is 21 through 30, I is 31 through 40, and E is 41 through 50. So it's not the same, because I think the other numbers, they go up to like 75 and things like that. So what I thought that maybe that might be too much, because at first I was going to try to do it in 6 months, and I really thought, there are people out there that, may need more time to do this, and I am going to do this along with you. So what I did, I got my handy dandy calculator, adding machine with the tape, and I went down to try to figure out $500 on one and $500 on the other, and I was actually able to do it without duplicating any of the numbers. So, and then as you see, each one there's 5 free. So this is actually, we'll be done with this in 50 weeks. So it'll be close to a year. By Christmas time next year, or just before Christmas, you will have your emergency fund. So that's what this is for. So I created this. I will be happy to once again share this with anyone. I bought one of these bingo pages, and I went in and I used a Sharpie, and I covered up the numbers that were there. So what I will do, once a week, we will come on, and then, I will I think I'm going backwards. Yeah. So, boom. So we have a number. So this number is, see, I wrote it. I tried to, so this is an X. And I think this was for I think I did the board for the other one. So this is X. Can you see that? 23. So X23. And then I have some, look guys, you got to make this stuff fun. So then I have these little bingo things. So I would put 23, we'll put that there. So then the next one, the same type of thing. So then you would take that $23 and put it away so you can start to save. So then the next week we could do another one, and this one jumped out, and this is E50. So E50 would be here. And I'm going to keep going because I put enough in there to go through each letter. So that's a F, F8, and then of course we'd have to keep these balls can't go back in again. So this was F8. Okay, the next week it would be, so if that pops out, we'll put him back in there. So you got to go back. Okay, so the next one I have is 018. So that will go there. And then, okay, this one is I-36. So there you go there. And then it's very ironic that the last one, okay, was a freebie. So there's going to be, there's going to be 10 weeks that you'll have a free one. So that's, it'll give you a little break, especially if it was, one of these bigger numbers. So that's a Foxy's emergency fund bingo. So I think this will be really cool, guys. Like I said, we'll do it once a week. And if you would like to do this, just let me know. I think this is going to be fun way to save the money for your emergency fund. Again, like, I don't know, I did something with the door. I don't know. I don't think it's just not, it didn't open, and I don't want one of these nails to pop off. So if you're interested in the emergency fund, look, we all need emergency. If one thing that I've learned this past year was I was so very grateful that I had started to do savings, and that I did have savings, because let me tell you, when the pandemic hit, when the first week we were supposed to go, start to work from home, I think it was the next week, it was right after that, I got my money from a savings club that I was in, and it was $3,100. So saving, for a rainy day, because we never know. And then I also was doing the other savings. So you never know when something is going to happen. So let's go ahead and start getting our finances together. Now, guys, I'm going to tell you, I was able to save this money without, I'm still paying my bills, not doing anything crazy, because I really can cut more. I have found ways to cut, but I'm not doing anything drastic, where I can't live. So find a way, whatever the challenges are, we're going to be able to meet them. Okay, so meet them. Okay, so my last challenge that I am going to show you, I am so excited about this one. So I'm going to show it to you in two different ways. Okay, I was doing what is called Sav-Op-Oly. So originally when I did Sav-Op-Oly, oh, where's my old Sav-Op-Oly? I'll just put a picture of her in there. It was something that I had bought a download, and I had to fill out stuff. So this one, I like that Sav-Op-Oly, but this one I created all by myself. This is one that is very personal to me. If you can see her, she's really cute, and it's called Foxy Sav-Op-Oly. I will insert something a little more clear for you so you can see this in the beginning where you have go. I put Beyonce wasn't built in a day. I love Beyonce. And then when you go through here, you'll collect $5. The property that I use. This is like a Paris theme. So my daughter and I have been to Paris twice and we love Paris. So I put places that we visited along here, and except for over here, these are the fashion houses, the House of Chanel, the House of Louis Vuitton, the House of Givenchy, Saint Laurent, and Dior. So I just put those there because I thought that would be kind of cute. Everything else is places that we actually visited. The one place, the Opera House, we weren't able to go there that day, but we were supposed to. But there was something that we weren't able to go. It was closed, so we weren't able to. But everything else, this is where we've stayed. So as I'm doing the Sav-Op-Oly during the year, I'll give you little stories about where I land. Instead of the railroads, I did the two railroads, and I did the two airports. I have a treasure chest here, and this is a chance. I decided to use, instead of going to jail, to use the Lovelock Bridge. We were able to put locks on the bridge, 3 bridges the first year we went, and then in the middle, between the second time we went, they stopped it. So I don't know if they picked it back up again. But so instead of going to jail, because I was like, this doesn't really fit. So this is a lock. And when you hit here, you go over here to unlock it in the Lovelock Bridge. So I thought that was kind of cute. So for my Sav-Op-Oly, what I had been doing was rolling it inside my planner. And I really didn't like doing that, or I put it down here and roll it. So like with my Foxy thing there, I went and I had this printed out and put on canvas. This is so cool. The only thing was, when I did it online, it said that it was going to be printing all the way to the edge. And I had to shrink it because it said that, like, this part here, the Lovelock Bridge, was going to be down here. This is my chill girl. She was going to be down here. So I think I'm going to get it redone again because it wasn't very expensive, but I love it. So I will be able to take my dice and roll it here just like that. I love it. I just think it's so cool, and it's more me. And this is something that it took me a minute, because it really took a lot of thought and a lot of effort to do this. So I think one of the ways that I handle and deal with stress is to do things like this, but then I get super worried about it, and then I wanted it to be perfect. And as far as the money amounts, I have little stickers. So I put my name up here, and I should have probably put it down further, but I wanted my name to be on here so it could, so this is because it was mine. But I have the little stickers to put the amount on each property. So I was going to do it on the Cricut, but I had some Cricut issues, so I just decided to do something else. So when we actually start to, if anyone wants to do this with me, that'd be great. So some of the things, I will put, like I said, I will put a bigger picture. But like here, this is a Starbucks. So if I go here, I can get like a Starbucks for myself. The Chance and the Foxy Treasures, those are little cards, and I printed them out. They're little business cards. So I'll be able to do things similar to the actual Monopoly game. Right here, this says a sticker treat. So I can get stickers if I land there. And when I go past go, I will put $5. And then when I go to, this was free parking, but this is my, she's chilling there. The girl, she's chilling. So whenever there's some things from here, from the treasure, that's going to put money there, as well as each time I go around for $5. So then I will decide what I'm going to do with that. Everything else is going to go for Sav-Op-Oly. You know, for the in the Sav-Op-Oly little pouch. There is a luxury tax here for which is part of Monopoly. So luxury tax, I'm not really sure, because I was thinking luxury tax may be something that I may do for myself. And also over here there's pedicure day, so that's like self-care stuff. But the main thing to do here is to save. So I don't want to give myself too many goodies. So we want to save. That's the biggest thing. So Sav-Op-Oly this year, what I wound up doing, I started Sav-Op-Oly in January, but the numbers that I had were really too high because I was going to roll it 3 times a week, and it was too high because I had like 50s over here, and before I was like, whoa, I can't do that and do the $5,000 challenge and the $1,400 one and the Susu, which is also another $5,000 for a year. So I was, you know, I just kind of put it to the side, and when I started doing the videos, I picked it back up again, and I just decided to do it once a week, which I did fall behind, but I did catch up. So for Sav-Op-Oly for last year, which I just finished, I donated the money for that to a domestic violence center near me, and also to an organization called Trans Santa. And I did mention this, I believe, in my other video. I'm gonna leave a link because I think that if you are able to help others, you should. If you're able, sometimes helping others could be just, it could be anything. It could be a prayer. It could be volunteering. There are many ways that we can help others. For the Trans Santa, I'm definitely going to leave a link for that because I think that's probably something you can do past the holidays. I'll look to see if they have the link still open. There were so many transgender youth who were in need, and I think it would be great if anyone out there is able to help, that they can do that. So anyway, guys, these are my challenges. So I got Foxy, Sav-Op-Oly, and this is something we're going to be rolling for every week. We have Foxy's Emergency 911 Emergency Fund Bingo. Okay, so we have that, right? Then we have Auntie Foxie's 52-week kitty challenge. Oh my God, I love that one. And we've got Foxy's Foxy's $1 a day. And we have the Foxy's $5,000 challenge. So these are my challenges this year, guys. The $5,000 a day. I'm not doing this one, but I'm sharing the kitty one and these two. So I really thank everyone for being patient. You see, I wasn't just slacking. I really want to give you guys really good content. I don't want to just come on and give you just, something that I threw together. This is sort of how I am in work life. I really like things to really look nice, to be professional, and that's how I want to present myself to you guys, which is, how I try to live my life. And I hope that I hope you guys can see that this is something that's from my heart, and I do want to help other people to reach their goals. I'm gonna I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. I didn't lose my train of thought. I was thinking of something else at the same time. We are going to have accountability partners in our Facebook group. I have an awesome bestie named Des who I've asked to be an administrator and also a moderator. She is awesome and she is always on it. So when I kind of fall off, which I tend to do, not because I don't want to be engaged, but it's just because things are happening, and when things are happening, sometimes I just, you know, I don't know, guys. I try to stay positive. I know we all do. But that's just how I guess I deal with my type of depression. I kind of just fall back, and I have to think, and I have to be creative. Like, I was really creative with this stuff, so I can be creative, but then knowing that I was supposed to do the video, you know, I will spend so much time doing something like this, and then I go down to crunch time, which I do this at work, but I always I meet my deadlines, but I put a lot of pressure on myself for things to be a certain way, and that's just how I am, and that's probably not going to change at this late date. But I hope you guys do enjoy my content. I hope you enjoy the savings challenges for this year. I am really looking forward to saving with so many awesome people. I have to spend like probably an hour to go and make sure that I've answered my comments, which is something that I'm actually going to find a way to do better this year. I hate that I'm not doing well with the with answering, because sometimes I look and I'm like, oh my God, that was like a month ago, and I'm thinking that I answered everyone and I didn't. So guys, this year 2021, we are going to we're gonna kill these challenges. A little prosecco. That's some good stuff, right? Well, I think I'll probably have like a glass of wine or something. And cheers to all of you. And I want you guys to have a prosperous, wonderful, healthy 2021. This one is one for the record books, as they say. When I was leaving work, I've been on vacation. This is my second week, and yeah, this is my second week. I go back towards the end of next week because I had 3 weeks off. And I remember one of my coworkers at the end when we were saying goodbye online, because that's how we communicate now. And I said, you know, we both, you know, we're just like, what a year, you know, what a year. I mean, we say that every year, but this one was really what a year. But we are going to stay prayerful, hopeful that we will overcome these challenges. We'll do it together. Like I said, if you're in our Facebook group, we're going to have accountability partners. We are going to do screenshots of our challenges and of our money to make sure not to I mean, if someone falls on hard times, and you know, we're not gonna, you know, shame anyone, but if you need a little bit of encouragement, we're definitely going to be there to do that for you. Okay, so guys, thank you so much. I appreciate you sticking with me, hanging with me, being patient, and I once again am praying for all of you, for your health, your family's health, for prosperity, and for hoping and wishing that all of your dreams come true in 2021. Thank you so much, guys. Peace and blessings.